Okay, how about now? Can you can you hear me now? There you go. Okay, good. All right, that was the issue. So we're gonna try something different. Totally based off of recommendations from you guys. I'm now streaming both on Twitch and YouTube now. Okay, I like I set it up really quickly, so I'm using OBS because OBS is the only one that has a plugin. I was using Streamlabs before, so I gotta move all of that. All the stream is starting video and the outro. I'm gonna have to move all that stuff over, so I'm not gonna have all the fancy stuff tonight. But that's okay. It's bare bones. Yeah. Oh shoot. Let me turn off this ceiling fan. One sec. All right. So yeah, that's where we're at now. I've taken the advice of you guys, and we'll see how this goes. Yeah, double the exposure, I guess, right? Um, Let me see. All right. There we go. Okay. So I think hopefully people will come by, right? That's always what we're hoping for. I just found out. I just found out today. Like, I didn't. I normally spend time on X, but I just found out that Moist Critical is stepping away from the internet. That's crazy. Not that I liked Moist Critical, by the way. I didn't. Charlie's voice was just too monotonish for me. He always reminded me of the guy who would do those countdowns. Um, what is it? The Burger King foot lettuce guy. He'll forever be known as the Burger King foot lettuce guy. Um, oh, he's stepping away from the podcast, not from the internet. Okay, because it made it seem like he was stepping away from the internet altogether. I mean, I know he had that really bad. Um, okay, there we are. Look at that handsome devil there. Bad. Okay, the sound doesn't sound all that bad on Twitch. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to make sure. I know that he had that really bad hot take with Sneeko, and I can't stand Sneeko either. I don't know why he decided to debate Sneeko. Sneeko's he's not my kind of he's not my kind of guy. Not that Charlie's my kind of guy anyway either. The only reason why I know about Moist Critical is because Moist Critical would do those videos to where he would talk about those slapping contests that they would have in Europe, and like he would do commentary over them. That's the only reason why I know anything about Moist Critical, is because he did those videos. You know what? I think I heard something about that. The only person that Charlie's much smarter than, if he was, I mean, if he was smarter than Sneeko, I think he would have been able to give himself a better argument, because I saw the clip and I understand what he was saying and I get it. I just think he could have articulated it better. And it's such a hot button topic. It's such a hot button topic. I think he could have articulated it better. He should have been more careful with his words. But it's the internet. People blow crap out of proportion than what it actually is. So it's like whatever. Oh, you know, I get what he was trying to say. I mean, Charlie is like he's very much a libertarian in a lot of his viewpoints. Sneeko is like on the opposite end, which is scary too. I generally don't have an issue with. We're talking about Critical saying the trans stuff and Sneeko saying the pedo stuff. Yes, that's exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, it was. I think it was the most recent one. I think it was most recent. Like I didn't get any notifications about that stuff. Normally, like I follow on X just so I can keep track with like YouTube drama. Sometimes I follow Drama Alert. I know I shouldn't, but I do. The cheeseburger debate. No, Boxy. The cheeseburger debate is settled. All right. The superior cheeseburger is the double quarter pounder with cheese, dressed like a Big Mac. That debate is over. All right. I'm sorry. You missed that debate. I didn't see the recent stuff. Okay. I just knew the past shit with Sneeko was being a dumbass, threatening Charlie with it. Yeah, I remember that one. I forgot who like I remember that one, and I remember Charlie responding with like his AR, and it was a matter of just a matter of FAFO at that point, you know. Uh, uh, I'm we started streaming right when I finished my Castle Crashes art, lol. Oh, by the way, I shared your stuff on X, by the way, world. So you don't have to worry. hopefully somebody picks your stuff up. I might know some people who might need some custom music. I'd have to find out first. I'd have to ask around. I know some. I had 3 other students who contacted me wanting to start a YouTube channel, and they were asking for advice. I'll reach out to them and see what they say. I'll reach out to them. Maybe they can, throw you a couple of bones and help you out. We all need to have a little bit of help, right? Now I'll tell you what though. Do you know which YouTuber I miss from 2016? It's a cesspool, Dragon. It is a cesspool. The only reason I'm there is just to poke the bear, to throw rocks at the wasps, at the hornet's nest, and just troll, and like collect memes. That's really all I'm there. I'm back. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's the only reason why I'm on X. It's just really to poke fun at people. Back to watching your streams again. I missed your last stream because I was playing Dynasty as Nevada on college. Okay. It's no right. It's all right, bud. No worries. You didn't miss nothing. Yeah. I thought yesterday was Wednesday, and I was totally wrong. And so it was really a BS stream. I had a lot of fun though. BS streams are those are the most fun, So, oh man. Let's see. We did some. I didn't even know you streamed yesterday. You didn't you didn't see the notification. You didn't get Are you not in the Discord? Hey Henry, how's it going? Are you not in the Discord? Why are you not in the Discord? You need to get in the Discord. That's where you get the notifications from. Oh man. And today was just a busy day as well. Oh my goodness. I had so much information dumped on my brain, and tomorrow's just going to be another crazy day tomorrow too. I just push notifications on YouTube. That's fine too. That's fine too. It. I thought I did that. I thought I did that. It should be under announcements. I thought it should. Okay, maybe. Okay, I need to go into the bot and redo that. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll spend some time doing that later. All right. I thought he got possessed by a devil for a sec because of the. Oh. No. Don't. I wouldn't do that. Or at least I don't think I would. Kind of scary. Though sometimes I will say that I do want to be around when it does happen, so I can break out the Latin that I've been practicing. Or I need to practice my Latin more so I can actually, like, do that stuff. I am too dumb to understand but I do kind of agree with Moist, but I don't agree with Sneeko. But overall, both of them lost. But I don't know what the hell Sneeko is. Sneeko is just. Sneeko is just weird. You know who would actually, if I would really like for him to come back to the internet, but I know YouTube would not let him. He tried to come back, and it was just bad. I felt a thorn bush today, and the thorns are a little poison. Ooh. Get some cortisone or something like that. Sneeko sounds like a shoe brand. It does. Yeah. Leafy. I kind of wish Leafy would come back, or at least find some way to come back out of after being deplatformed by YouTube. I thought it was very shameful how Leafy got kicked off of YouTube, and he should. Yeah. I really miss, like, for me, I think that's when I really got into YouTube and like the drama stuff, was when Leafy was around back in 2016, and I always look forward to seeing a video from Leafy because it was always, I don't know, it was just something about his videos. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the CS:GO surfing, but I couldn't tell you. I personally couldn't tell you. Leafy has to be like 30 years old. I know, right? Leafy has to be like, I think I would, but I think he's. Oh, who was it? I think it was Billy the Fridge. I remember when Billy the Fridge. He's another, like, he does streams every now and then, but he's like he's a talkie. He doesn't. I don't think he does too much. And I remember when him and Leafy had beef, but of course I think it was all like, it was all stupid. It was nothing. There is a YouTube channel that is trying to re-upload his old videos, and I know they've gotten pretty there. His title is funny because it seems like he's exposing himself if you did not watch the video. Oh man, I don't know why he does that to himself. I really don't. Let's do some ground realistic battles for a little bit. Yeah, Leafy was peak 2016 for me. I think that's probably when I really enjoyed YouTube, because all of the pot stirring that Leafy would do, and he just did not care. He went after everyone and anyone. It did not matter. And I think, really, what was his name? It all kind of went downhill when he went after the Pokemon Go kid. that's when YouTube started cracking down on bullying and stuff like that. And which is weird because what is it? Around the time that kid has to be like at least he's got to be at least in his 20s now. You know, he was Russian, right? God, I hope he's not serving in the Russian army now. He's gotta be at least 20 something, man. Oh my goodness, no way. Oh man, hey Angel, how's it going, bud? Hey there, my friend has CDs of games. My friend said he used to have a lot more, but he gave them away. I visited him a few days ago. He has several CDs, and it's cool. The Last of Us 4. Oh man, there's a guy on YouTube now who's kind of like Leafy, but he's the full right-wing dude who exposes tons of scams and groomers on Roblox. Oh my goodness, World, you're I need to check his content out so I can be a judge of that. The Last of Us 4 and Divisions 4 is what I saw. Oh man, I do miss the days when games were like on CD format. His name is Ruben Sim. Never heard of him. I'll have to check out a video or two before I go to bed tonight. I was just, man, I was just now thinking about that. Who was the other guy? So the one guy that he used to pick on a lot was like Salami or something like that. His titles were always crazy. Oh shit, where was he? Oh, that's him right there, ain't it? I'm over here going off. Oh no, that wasn't him. That was someone else. He actually went to his like state court or whatever to try and get fursuits banned. It was super funny. He almost won. Basically, an account on Twitter to report content on Roblox. Really? Roblox moderation for dummies is great. Oh man. Like I did. I kid you not. It was. I think it was. This was like 2019, maybe 2019, 2020. Around the time of COVID, maybe a little bit after COVID. I didn't realize like how, and I'm gonna be nice, all right? The furry community is an interesting community, all right? Not that I'm involved in the furry community, not my bag, not my thing. If that's your thing, more power to you. I don't judge, all right? And speaking of groomers, y'all predator catchers literally beating the PETA. I didn't that one dude like what's the YouTube way of saying it? Game end himself after he got exposed. And everybody was like upset about it or whatever. I think I remember seeing something like that on there. I know that the last high school that I worked at, I knew that we had some furries because they hung around my classroom quite a bit, and they were very open about their furriness. I think that's what they call it. Wouldn't know. By the way, I don't know if you listened to it, but what did you think of the song in my post? Oh, the Castle Crashers one? I liked it. I thought it was great. It deserve no mercy. Oh man, wood chipper all the way. What is that? Problem is I can't see a thing with all these hedgerows. I cannot see anything with all these hedgerows, like, at all. The same dude got me. I am so upset about that. Not really. Oh man, no. They actually had. There was this one. So it was the last day of school. It was the last day of school, and as the kids were walking out, I was in the cafeteria monitoring, like getting everybody out, kind of shouting at the kids, like, hey, all right, the school year's over, go home. We don't want to see you anymore. Get lost. Love y'all. Have a great summer. Bye-bye. You know, whatever. Most furries are actually pretty chill from the ones I've interacted with. It's just the weird ones that give bad... Yeah, right. Like with any community. You're absolutely right. You know, I'm pretty much just telling the kids, just like, you know, go home, get out of here, get lost. Nobody loves you. Hyatt Hotel Rosemont. What? Just also old-fashioned, or not just furry, just want to put it out there. Yeah, right. And so, as I was about to walk back to my classroom to go finish up my paperwork, I saw a kid wearing a... Oh, sweet, you got CSGO? That's awesome. Wearing a fursuit. Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention. I don't care. Wearing a fursuit and being walked out of the school by another student. That's all right. Henry, I'm a school teacher. I generally ignore most typos anyway. What's good, chat? Yeah, it was crazy seeing the student being walked out by another student on a leash. Like, the chat delay is getting better. I hope it's getting better. I don't know why. I wonder if it's because, like, Streamlabs, you have to pay a premium, and OBS, not so much. Like, OBS is just free to use. Hyatt Hotel Rosemont is because there was an incident where someone intentionally leaked chlorine gas into the Oh my god! They were going to commit a war crime. Well, not that there's a war on furries. I want to tell that to my friend. That was me, bro. Don't admit to that. You never know. The feds might be watching. All right. I say a lot of weird stuff on Twitter, so they're probably watching me. Nobody died, but 19 were in the hospital. Oh, man. I use OBS if I stream. Yeah, see, I use Streamlabs, and I've always had more, I guess because I get the notifications for when people follow. I don't know why I don't get the notifications when I do it on OBS. I might, it's probably something I need to work with, to be completely honest. I normally use OBS when I record videos. All right, let's see. I don't know what I'm doing on CS. It's very simple. If you're a terrorist, you shoot the counter-terrorist. If you're a counter-terrorist, you shoot the terrorist. I choose the impossible. I choose Rapture. Rapture or is it the other word? That's it. Yeah. Thank you, world. Thank you. See, she's got it. I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it. I didn't say it. I swear to God, I didn't say it. I said Rapture. All right. BioShock? Yes, I love BioShock. I have it for my PS3. Oh, hooray! I received. Look, guys, I got a notification from Restream. I got 100 messages today with Restream chat. I'm playing the first thing. Oh, don't tell me Restream doesn't do emojis. Tech 9, baby. Yeah, Tech 9. That's what you got to do. You gotta do. You gotta watch out for that AK spray though. AK spray is all over the place. Generally, it's like the first. If you have the AK-47 on CS:GO, bullet physics are weird. So generally, it's the first 3 shots that are the most accurate. Then after that, it's just garbage. That's why when I play CS:GO, I'm better with submachine guns than I am with rifles. So I usually play the PP Bison. I actually want to own a PP Bison in real life. Ooh, hey, that wasn't cool. Somebody shot at me. I don't appreciate that. Ava crit. Oh, man. The whole Mr. Beast thing, like, oh man, dude. Like, I'm not one of those guys that do guilt by association, but if he worked with you for a long time, you might have had some questions. Gotcha. Got him. Artillery fire, yeah. Oh, okay. Ah, shoot. Obliterate them all. Well, there's this thing saying Jimmy was in the same Discord, so I don't know. Oh man, shit when you call Chris a woman when he's not. Yeah, well, World, you know my take on that one. You know my take on that one. Wait, didn't we repair already? Oh no, we're replacing. Oh, hell no way. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna have to go into the air. Hopefully I survive. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Getting in there, getting in range, come on. Okay. Sweet. I think he's going down. Am I still alive, by the way? I don't think I am. I'm probably dead. Was that a Katusha? Really? What you mean? Nico Avocado is the biggest YouTuber on the. Who says that? Who says that he's? What? Wait, hold on, guys. I missed some chat because I was playing around. I was playing games. Let me catch up on chat here. Hold on. Sure, Chris. Maybe okay. What? I think Jimmy should be canceled, but he can't get canceled because he's on the biggest YouTuber. He's the biggest YouTuber on YouTube. Why should he get canceled? Dude, this is the YouTube. This is YouTube curse. Tell us, bro. What you mean? The biggest YouTuber. PewDiePie becomes insanely popular, says the N-word. Mr. Beast becomes insanely popular, doesn't kick the groomer and out of the group. I mean, Mr. Beast's audience is mostly children who don't understand the situation. So, hey, what's up, Bryce? For the context, I was not that informed when it comes to drama. Nobody is. Like, most of the drama that I follow, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know, honestly, probably because he sent weird messages in Discord, but the allegations could be not true. I don't know, but I'm not the guy to get this type of, yeah, it's hard to follow that kind of drama. Like the YouTuber drama, this is fun. CSGO is super fun, man. I love that game. A misfire. Oh crap, man. I need to repair my stuff. I was really, man, I was beat up. Oh, did I hit him for real? Okay, I need to repair. He sent weird. Mr. Beast sent weird messages and blatantly ignored the literal. Yeah, see the whole Shad thing. Yeah, but he's been getting too much water fat that he can't. Yeah, hey nerd, your old student wants to say hi. Oh, hey, what's up? Whoa, that's wild. Yeah, the whole Shad art, like that's pretty crazy. Ah, shoot. That was gonna happen. Yeah, the whole Shadman thing, like, I didn't know. I knew of Shadman and his art, but it wasn't something that I was just like, oh man, like his art is so cool. Like it literally made me cringe. Like, and I think that's the proper response to have with that kind of art. And you know, we'll put it in quotations. That stuff, like, and the people who would comment and make it seem like it's the greatest art ever, like their hard drive should be checked. Like, their hard drive should be checked, because whoa, man. Because, you know, he had like that, he had a particular style, and every time that I saw that style, it made me very uncomfortable. And I think that is a proper response for that. Want to play CSGO? Maybe for the last hour. Maybe in a couple of minutes. Oh yeah, I totally agree. Even the subreddit, because there is a subreddit. There is a I think the subreddit is still up, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we're losing. Oh shoot. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hella weird if lolly art is amazing. The concept of lolicon itself is weird already. The list is the list of YouTubers that were associated with him got posted or something. Yeah, I don't know if that's I shot him. I didn't even know I shot him. Damn it. Hella Weird of Lolly art is amazing. The concept of Lolicon itself is weird already. By associate, they put literally anyone who ever talked about Shadman, good or bad. Yeah. I'm going to play my first match. Good luck, Angel. Competitive matches can get kind of intense, so you know, be ready for that. Be prepared to be locked in for like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how the match progresses. Actually, I think CSGO Valve should bring back because there used to be short competitive matches and then the long competitive matches. Short competitive matches were like, I think 10 rounds or 5 rounds, or the best out of 5 or best out of 10 or whatever. Hey LJ Agosto, how's it going? You know, I mean, generally, like the drama that I follow mostly is just around the anime community, because I like anime. That's just like, that's my thing. All of this other stuff, like, it just kind of like falls in. So like, I watch a lot of like rev videos, stuff that's in the VTuber community as well. So you know, that content is pretty kind of like cool, and there's a lot of based VTubers too. Someone made a Team Fortress 2 in the Source 2 engine, but it got taken down. Aw, that sucks. Sometimes this stream feels like our secret plans. Yes, we're a secret society. That's exactly what we're planning, the downfall of man by being here. I just happen to hear and see a bunch of shit, not necessarily on purpose. It just comes to me one day. I mean, you know, like, I've been watching anime since I was a kid, and I've watched all different types of anime. And I guess maybe for me, as an older guy and been watching anime since I was a kid, I've been desensitized, and I just don't care. You like what you like, you have your content, whatever. It doesn't bother me, you know. And the thing is, like, when it comes to people, like, when it comes to like shonen, all right, like for instance, like fan service. All right, a lot of people don't like fan service, and I get that, and I get the argument, and I have no problem with people who don't like fan service. You're entitled to your opinion, and you know, but if it gets to the point to where it's obnoxious, where you feel like you have to express your opinion just to be obnoxious, and you're just trolling, then expect to be trolled back, because that's what I'm going to do. You know, I don't. I'm one of those guys where it's just like, okay, so if that's what you like, that's what you. If that's what you don't like, that's what you don't like. You know, but also too, I'm also in the position. I hate this. It's so weird. What do you hate, Angel? What, the competitive matches? Come on, man. Come on, man. I need to get a soundboard with that on there. Should I get a soundboard, chat? What do you think? Do you think a soundboard would make things interesting? Ooh. How custom crosshair? Oh, I forgot how to do that. I forgot how to do that. You can actually copy the crosshair from somebody else. Soundboard is interesting, but I don't know. or at least have like a different switch so I can like post GIFs or something, or reactions, you know. But I feel like, you know, maybe I'm not that kind of streamer. That's more like a disc jockey. That's probably more of a disc jockey thing. You can copy the crosshairs of somebody else from either the opposing team or your own. It's an option. If you click on their names on the scoreboard, when you press tab, oh, did he see me? Was it him? Was it him? Or was it somebody? Man, he got lucky. He got lucky. Was it him? No, it was somebody else. The other guy was bait. The other guy was bait. Or at least he acted like bait. What's going on? Why are we shooting back here? Oh. You know, it's kind of like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's kind of like people who don't like romance anime. I like romance anime. I think it's great. I think it's fun to break away every now and then from action and stuff like that. My wife thinks I'm crazy. And because I'll sit and watch a love story, but I won't sit back and read a romance novel like she will. I'm like, no, that's cheesy. And romance novels are for women, not for men. And anime has always been a male thing, so that's what that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, there's a problem here. Ah, shoot! Look at that. Yeah, buddy. Oh, shoot! That backfired. I should have backed up. I know I had him dead to rights. He's such a scrawny little thing. That pissed me off, guys. That pissed me off, chat. That pissed me off. I'm angry now. I'm angry. You're gonna. I'm turning green. I'm turning green. Are we winning though? Yeah, we're winning. I mean, this is a good win. Oh man. I don't care for romance in anime as much as sometimes there's just too much secondhand embarrassment at times. But there's some good romance. Oh yeah, and you know, I think horror is also peak. Horror is probably one of those genres that romance is hit or miss, like 100%. You can have like a really good story, great characters. You know, maybe the MC follows some type of trope, but generally, even modern forms of media follow some form of trope, so it's not really a big freaking deal. Oof. Let's see. Will I make him jump if I do that? He's moving. He's moving. Come on. Ah, he had a buddy right there. There he goes. He's moving. But then there's an M4 right there. There's one horror. Let me see if I can find it. I saw one of the clips and I was just like, and I bookmarked it because I was just like, holy crap, dude, it's freaking amazing. My team sucks. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of that. You're gonna get a lot of that, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Is that a Churchill? Yeah, that was a Churchill. I could tell by the front of the... Ooh, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. Knocked out the commander, gunner, and loader. Why is he still moving? I don't know. There we go. There we go. I got him. That was a good hit. We didn't have enough budget to afford good soldiers, sorry. Where is it? There's a vampire one that I need to watch. It looked really cool. I can't remember which one it was, though. Oh, where is it? I thought I saved it. Let me see. We in Jupiter. Nah, man, we on Mars. What are you talking about? We're on Mars. Is it... Yes, okay, I remembered it now. Okay. So, it's called... well, you can't see it. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up here. Display capture. I really need to reset. If I'm going to be streaming on OBS, I really need to... I really need to set this back up properly. Let's see. Let me find a better image. It's a horrible image. Let's see. Okay, this one. Is it this one? Higurashi. Higurashi, When They Cry. You want to talk about a crazy anime? That one right there. This one will have you asking a bunch of questions and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And it's multiple seasons, like there's multiple seasons of this, and just alone, and it's probably some of the most goriest death scenes in the that I have ever seen in an anime. Well, no, probably not the goriest. There was one called Devilman from the 80s. That one was, woof, boy. that one did not hold any punches. But Higurashi doesn't hold any punches either. I think like the first episode, never finished. Not sure why I stopped watching. Yeah, the same thing happened to me, Dragon. The same thing happened to me. I watched a couple of episodes, and then it's not multiple seasons of Darling in the Franxx. This one right here, though, oh man, dude, I remember the first episode, the first opening of episode 1 was, I think it was I can't remember. I think it was the MC was getting cut up, or he was about to get cut up by a girl. Like, then it's remake Devilman Cry. Yeah, Devilman was, I don't know if it was the remake. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've watched Devilman. I don't know if it was the remake or the original Devilman, but there's like a scene, I think it's like one of the final episodes, and it's pretty gruesome. It's pretty gruesome. Blood Sea is also another one that's pretty gruesome. It's pretty gory. But yeah, it came out in 2006. My wife was the one who who introduced that one to me, but she also never finished it. She watched probably like half of the first season and then just didn't watch it. I'm gonna do some air battles. I'm gonna be Japan. There are like 3 different animated versions of Devilman. I'm trying to remember which one it was then. I don't think I remember it vividly because there was a scene where you had a little boy looking for his sister. I think it was his sister. And next thing you know, this crossbow bolt comes out of nowhere and basically pins the kid to the wall. And it was just it's a very, very, like, I don't give 2 shakes who watches this anime. It just, like, it does not care. Like, it's going to make you, like, the shock value is there, you know. Mob Psycho was amazing. Another good horror one would be Another. That's a classic. Like, that's one that I recommend to a lot of people all the time. Because it's such a crazy story. We on planet DE983. Nah, man. Nah. We're in Andromeda right now. That's where we're at. Oh, man. Mob Psycho is amazing. Yeah. Oh, you guys are cool. Y'all like awesome anime. That's awesome. This is my kind of chat right here. Talk about YouTube drama and then talk about anime. Sprinkle in with a little bit of strange talking coming from Boxy, I think. And Viz. Yeah. This is my... Woo! Almost bought the farm on that one. I have not, I'm not much of a dub guy. I'll take your word for it, though. There's an official clip of the genuine English VA teaching Mob how to play Minecraft. What? Didn't expect you to be live. No? You didn't expect me to be live? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my guy. I'm not going to do the sound because I can't. My voice is still not there. Had to play a lot of icebreakers today, and I'm going to have to play icebreakers tomorrow. Oof. Got him. Let me find the clip. I'll send it in meme dump. Okay, awesome. Thank you. And my new boss. Ooh, clipped him. I really watch anime and sub, then we'll watch a few episodes in dub or rewatch in dub. I just can't. I think the only anime I've probably ever watched in full-on dub is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's the only one that I've actually watched full-on dub. Well, no, no, I take it back. I take it back. No, because I watched, what is it, Vermilion League? I guess that's what it's called. Oof, that dude ate the side of the mountain. I watched Pokemon Vermilion League when it came out in the States. When I was a kid, I watched that. Of course, it was fully dubbed. I've never seen Pokemon subbed. I probably should. But I've only seen the Vermilion League one. Put it in meme, check it out between matches, maybe. Okay, we'll do. Yu-Gi-Oh! I saw Yu-Gi-Oh! The first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! It is funny in dub. Especially for the first two parts with the terrible accents. Oh god. He was hungry and all he could eat was the mouth. Yeah. I mean, he slammed into it too. I don't know what happened there. Like, boy wanted some extra rocks in his diet, I guess, or something.
Yeah, he's getting closer to victory.
All right, gotta get over here, man. P-51 right there. Gonna help. Oof. I was gonna help him out, but I'm about to get clapped. Did I at least get the 51? I can pull up. I can pull up. I don't know how I died. Pokemon. I saw Pokemon Vermilion in full dub. Yu-Gi-Oh! Full dub. Digimon when it came out. And Digimon still to this day is still like my favorite. I would rather watch Digimon over Pokemon any day. What else? Shaman Kings. Shaman King was super fun. That was a fun anime to watch as a kid. Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo, that's just, oof, man, that's iconic. That's an iconic anime. See if we can walk away with like 50 kilogram, 12 50 kilogram bombs. All right, probably won't be able to. Their fighter screens are like crazy. I gotta try and climb up though. See if I can pull it up. Pull it off. Probably can't though. Not like last time. Not like that one clip. Alright, gonna balance out. When I first started anime, and then sometime made the transition mostly to watch and sub. Yeah, I think that's generally how it goes for most people. At least, you know, people who don't mind, you know, reading. Me personally, I like sub because of the fact that I think while English voice actors are great, I just don't think they catch the inflection enough, you know. But you know what language anime sounds really awesome in though? Spanish. And not Spanish from Spain, Spanish from Latin America. If you watch Dragon Ball Z, like if you watch Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball in Spanish Latino or Latin American, it hits differently. Like Vegeta's voice, Piccolo's voice, even Gohan and Goku's voice sound way different. It's absolutely, even Krillin actually sounds like a tolerable character in Spanish. Oh my god, yeah. But not so much funny dubs, funny censorship too. Like it's crazy how censored it's actually very crazy how censored, like What's this? Yeah, we'll research that. That's fine. Check out the meme. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, hold on. I'll pull it. I'll pull it up in. Blocks up here to get my. I'll pull it up here too. For those of you who want to see it too. Oh man, dude, Dragon. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. If you actually look at Sailor Moon, the original Sailor Moon, because that was one anime that kind of got me into anime, was Sailor Moon. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not ashamed of it. I like magical girls. Magical girls are awesome. All right, you can clip that if you want. I watched Sailor Moon, and my wife read the manga, and then when Sailor Moon Crystal came out, we were both like super excited for it to drop. Game capture right here. Click that off. Okay, here we go. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look here.
Myself a better vantage point so I can knock this guy off. There we go. Now I gotta make a quick speed bridge down here. Basically, the point of this mode is to destroy the other guy's bed, which is their respawn point. Gotta make sure I keep my head covered so I don't get knocked off. And as soon as I get an opening, I can speak into the blue territory. Are you following all this, Mob? This requires some serious hand-eye coordination, and I don't mean to brag, but your master's pretty baller at this game, you know? Up here to get myself a vantage point so I can knock this guy off. There we go. Now I gotta make a quick speed bridge down here. Basically, the point of this mode is to destroy the other guy's bed, which is their respawn point. Gotta make sure I keep my head covered so I don't get knocked off. And as soon as I get an opening, I can speak into the blue territory. Are you following all this, Mob? This requires.
That's crazy. Go main channel, look at mine. All right. I love memes. Memes are great. Memes unite us. Main chat. What is this?
I think I have autism.
Me too, brother. Me too. No, I don't have.
I think I have autism.
No, I don't have that. I have at worst ADD. At worst, I have ADD, and I'm not getting medication for it. It makes me an interesting teacher. Keep in mind, this is the official English voice actor too. Oh. Wait, Angel, are you talking about the Black Mesa one? That's not you. Or is it you, Angel? I love Counter-Strike. What up, brothers? Counter-Strike, you got to be careful with Counter-Strike, man. Counter-Strike is a pipeline to online gambling. No, I'm just joking. That's not true. That's not true. It used to be back in the day. Back in 2016, CS:GO was the pipeline to online gambling. Calls me autistic, and they actually think I am. Overheard my own grandma telling a work friend I was. Man. My wife reminds me every day that I'm special, and not special in the endearing way. She tells me all the time. I've been teaching kids for so long. I've picked up their habits. I'm like, thanks, honey. I love you too. And the worst part about it is that she can diagnose kids, so she must be able to see something. BF 109. Up there. P39. Does he see me? No, he doesn't see me. Hey Ice, how's it going? Hey. What things did the what? What things did the what now? Exactly.
We no longer have the advantage.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. Ah! I've lost my rear. Not that I had one anyway, according to my wife. Oh man. Here we go, here we go. I am pretty sure. Doing all right. Tony the Obliterator has arrived. Hey, there you go, Tony. That's your new name now, Tony the Obliterator. I'm still not feeding my kids. Don't feed them. Don't feed them. All right. Somebody else will take care of them. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, you got me. I'm down, chat. They got me. I'm going down. For the Emperor. Bonsai. Oh, chat, by the way, guys, I found out I got my assignment and I don't have a classroom this year. This is going to be the first time that I don't have a classroom. In this new school district, I'm actually what's called a floater. So I will be moving from classroom to classroom this particular school year. And I am I don't know how I'm going to handle that. Because normally I've always had a classroom. Which emperor? The rightful emperor. The Habsburgs. Got it. Floaters are fun. I don't know, man. I'm not looking forward to it. Guess what, nerd? Chicken butt? No, chicken thigh? I don't know what. Ah! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get him off me. He had one job. He had one job to get him off me, and he didn't get him. What is the lore of the Habsburgs? I personally am into the whole Emperor of Mankind, but okay. Didn't one of the Habsburg descendants get shot and killed in Mexico for claiming he owned it? Yes, actually. It was, yeah, it was Emperor Maximilian the First of Mexico, actually. I have a P-36C, which is a 2.0 battle rated. Oh, wow, dude. Have you been grinding Warthunder a lot, Angel? like, what are the Habsburgs? Oh, the Habsburgs is probably like there's a few royal lines that still exist to this day. The Habsburgs are one. The Bourbons, I think they still exist. I would have to double check. The other ones are the Romanovs. If you're not familiar with the story of the Romanovs, man, the Romanovs are interesting. The Habsburgs are probably one of the bigger names. Maybe not. Like, let's see. Let me pull it up here. Pull it up. I'm gonna die anyway, so that's fine. This is not the plane to be doing this particular type of fighting in. And the fact that he hasn't shot me down yet is disturbing. Are you really this bad of a shot? Okay, I was about to say, like, all right. This dude sucked. All right. Let's see, because you have. Let's see, a little bit of history here. Okay, so you have the Habsburgs. All right, the Habsburgs. There is currently, no, it's not him. Where is he? I want to say he's in Hungary. What do you mean? Bombers are definitely the planes that you want to dogfight. Yeah, I think he's in Hungary, and I think he's the chief diplomat of the Hungarian government. I can't remember, but he's actually he is a direct descendant of the Habsburg line, and a lot of people want him to become king. Like they some people are actually like want him to restore the Habsburgs. All right. And then you have the Bourbons, which come out of France, which is House of Bourbon. I think. Oh, they do actually have somebody. Oh, look at that. Luis Alphonse de Bourbon. He's Spanish. 1974. He's the head of House of Bourbon. So the Bourbons were. He lives in Madrid. Oh, cool. Oh, he's married. Cool. hey, you know. So a lot of these families still are around. And my teacher said, don't use Wikipedia. Well, this is fine because we're not writing a paper. We're not writing a paper. All right. And I know what I said before. All right. So, I don't think is he. Okay. So he is the great grandson of the King of Spain. And I think the King of Spain currently, yes, King Philippe. He's a Bourbon. All right. So and Spain still holds on to its monarchy, though it has no actual governmental power. It's very much a constitutional monarchy. So you have the House Bourbon, the Habsburgs. Yeah. I know. All right. Okay, fine. We'll use Britannica. All right. Is that better? Is that better? We'll use Britannica. All right. So we have House Bourbon, and then we have the Habsburgs. All right. I'm back. I had to grab a cookie. Cookie sounds great right now, actually. Now, actually, and I kid you not, guys, I think, let's see, last surviving, Romanov. I think he recently got married a couple of years back to an Italian. Like, she was Catholic and she converted to Orthodox, and she became, I want to say he's a descendant of Tsar Nicholas II somewhere. I know it happened because I remember talking about it with my students back when I taught world geography. I can't remember. Last Christmas. I need to look for it. That's so weird. Okay, now the one. Yeah, I know, Nicholas II, man. Wham is awesome. The one family that I wish would come back. All right, I misspelled it. Is the House of Stuart. All right. There is still a living. I want to say that there are a few descendants who can lay claim to the Stuart line. Back to Warthunder. This is not class. We're learning, damn it. We always have to learn. I think there's still one more person left in the House of Stuart. I think it's like a distant cousin or a distant relative of some like cousin, aunt, whatever. All right. Now, the only reason why I like the House of Stuart, okay, is because of King Charles I and Charles II. All right. Well, some of us like learning, party pooper. No, not Jeb Stuart. No, not Jeb Stuart. Tony, I forgot to tell you. Remember that book I was reading? Well, not reading, but I was listening to a little while back. The Guns of the South. The book has gotten very interesting now. It's gotten super interesting. How interesting? Bedford Forrest has put his hat into the ring for the Confederacy as for the next Confederate president, and Robert E. Lee has jumped into it as well. Has decided to try to become Jefferson Davis' successor. So it's very, very interesting. Yes, it's super interesting right now. And for some odd reason, Lee was allowed to go back to his home. What was it? In Arlington. Like the U.S. government gave him back his house at Arlington, but it's bananas right now. So like right now, the South didn't have political parties, and get this, and this is the craziest thing: Forrest picked a senator out of Texas to be his VP, and the same thing for Lee picked out some other dude who disagreed with Davis on like lots of things, but so Lee and Forrest are going head to head for president of the Confederacy, and they've just created political parties. Lee's party is going to be known as the Confederates, which is pretty cool, And then Bedford Forrest, his political party, they're calling themselves the Patriots, which is really weird. And it's just crazy, It's getting interesting. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes. So House of Stewart. The only reason why House of Stewart is interesting, because I view the House of Stewart as the true line of the British monarchy. All right, the Hanover kings, and everything after, and everything after, like Queen Elizabeth. I don't see her. Sure, I want to know something interesting. I don't see her as the legitimate monarch. I never saw her as a legitimate monarch. All right, the House of Stuart was the actual line, the deposed king, all right, and deposed family. I never viewed them, and I'm biased, and I will admit to my bias. This is based in 1870. Mary Queen of Scots, Stuart the First, all those guys. Those were the house that was supposed to be running England. But the doggone Anglicans got in the way. But this is actually a pretty decent breakdown of the houses, or the monarchs that are the House of Windsor. And as you can see, they're all kind of like interrelated in some fashion. All right, if you didn't know that there was a lot of let's just say, well, we'll just call it as it is. There was a lot of incest that was going on in the royal houses of Europe. All right, first cousins being married off into other families, brothers marrying sisters to keep the bloodline pure, etc., etc. I'm going to leave class. Christopher Lee is the great nephew to Robert E. Lee. Really? Christopher Lee, Saruman the White, Count Dooku. He's a distant relative of Robert E. Lee. That's crazy. But yeah, so this is actually a pretty good breakdown. House of Hanover, that's where you have King George the First, Second, Third, and Fourth. A bunch of loser kings. Nothing like extra sharp Vermont cheddar, sweet tea, and a history lesson. I'm sorry, guys. Like this, I kid you not. This stuff actually makes me super happy. Like to talk about. I can't play CS:GO tonight. I will tomorrow. Okay, Angel, that's fine, man. That's fine. I love talking about the monarchs, because it's just so much. It's so much drama. It's so much drama. I love it. I don't know why I get super excited about talking about the monarchy, but no, you're fine. I'm enjoying it. Do a side by side of them as old men. Who? Oh, Christopher Lee and Robert E. Lee. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at old Christopher Lee here. Okay, let's see. Christopher Lee, Christopher Walken. All right, here's Christopher Lee. All right, I think that's actually. I mean, we could maybe something younger. Maybe something when he was something younger, because my sister is being a party pooper. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That is not Christopher Lee. Oh my God, that is him. That's crazy. Let's see. We'll find a good picture. That's a good picture of Christopher Lee. That's a good one. All right. Now, what happened to the Emperor of Japan after the war? He remained in power. He remained in power. All right. So now here's Robert E. Lee. All right. Let's all right, we'll do Christopher Lee. All right, where's that picture? On a good picture of Robert E. Lee. I mean Christopher Lee. That one. And then we have Robert E. Lee. Let's see. Hold on. I got this. I got this better way. Got a better way. The Emperor of Japan after World War II, he remained in power. Like, they were going to trial him. They were going to try him for war crimes, but MacArthur was like, "Nah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that." All right, Robert E. Lee. That's a pretty good. Right there. What do you think, guys? You gonna grind CS:GO tomorrow? All right. What do you think? I don't know, man. Christopher, do you think the Emperor of Japan played video games before he died? I don't think he lived long enough to see video games, man. It's the beard. Can I find a one with? Maybe. He does have that angular face that Lee has. That's not a good portrait of Robert E. Lee. That's really not a good portrait. Didn't he die in 89? I don't know. Similar noses too. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see it. You got the very pronounced profile. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, Christopher Lee. Distant cousins. Apparently, according to Pinterest says. I mean, if Pinterest said it, it's. Christopher Lee is also a descendant of Charlemagne. So. Wait, so does that mean why are the lack of color photos of the Emperor? Huh. Man. One of my favorite generals and one of my favorite actors. They're closely related. That's cool. That's cool. Huh. The Lee family. Oh my goodness, the Lee family. There's a whole Wikipedia page apparently dedicated to the Lee family. Proves his lineage and pushes for honest history of racism. Confederate defenders continue to accuse him of lying about being a distant relative. Prove them wrong with a 400-page genealogy report. Oh, wow, okay. Well, it was an attempt to discredit your hard work. I put into removing the statues and monuments to my ancestors. Oh, why would you do that? I don't understand people who do that. Everyone knows that back in the day, the world was black and white. Color didn't exist. Exactly. Color didn't exist. Himmler and Hirohito very much look the same. Yes, they do. Himmler and Hirohito looked very, very, very close to one another. It's absolutely uncanny. Like there's Himmler, And then here's Hirohito. Like that's very that's very close to one another. I love the. Can you still play CS:GO so I can watch? I can play a few. I can probably play one match. Hayden is playing. Oh, that's crazy. I need to get on Project Zomboid as well. But yeah, I think it's very weird. No problem, bud. Can I join you? Yeah, go ahead, man. You can jump on in. I don't have to be at work till like 8:30 tomorrow, so I can stay up just a little late, like 12:30 is probably going to be the cutoff, or at least maybe after this match will be the cutoff for me. Because I still I gotta take a shower and get my clothes ready for tomorrow. Like when I taught world geography and I would substitute every now and then and cover other people's classes. It is open house tomorrow here, and it always rains when it's open house. It's weird how stuff like that happens, and you can kind of like, oh yeah, you know. What do you call it? When I tell my students that, you know, the NASA program was started by Nazi scientists, you know, after we talk about World War II, and you know, NASA and all of the rockets and stuff like that got us to the moon and stuff like that is all credited to Nazi scientists. They were they were the ones that helped us get to the moon and beat the Russians. They were literally, like, at the end of the war, Nazi scientists were throwing themselves at Americans because they did not want to go to the Russians, because they knew that if the Russians got a hold of them, they would die. That's what would happen. The Russians had beef. The Russians had serious beef with the Nazis. And they were going around doing all kinds of things. And in voice chat? Okay. Hello?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Just listening to you talk about history. Always an enjoyable time.
Yeah.
As me and you both know, we both enjoy talking about it.
So I'll tell you this, chat. I'll tell you this much. So Nazi scientists were fleeing occupied Russian territory and throwing themselves at the Allies because they knew that if the Russians got their hands on them, they would immediately, like, no questions about it, face the wall. All right, that's exactly what they would have done to them, because they were doing it to everyone as they steamrolled through Poland. You know,
Poles, Lithuanians, Estonians, Latvians, Hungarians, Romanians. You know, all of them.
Everyone had beef. Everyone had beef with the Nazis, and if you got caught, like even people who collaborated All right, if you collaborated with the Nazis, like that was a death sentence in some parts. Hey, how's it going from Thailand? I don't know how to translate your name, but welcome.
Welcome.
Merchant.
So like there was a serious there was serious issues that needed to be dealt with. All right, what do you do with collaborators? What do you do with people who are surrendering and you know they're trying to surrender to the Allies? It's absolutely crazy how crazy the Nazis knew that if they at least went to the Americans or to the Allies, they would at least get a trial by jury for the most part. All right, and at least given a fair opportunity instead of just like, so you're a Nazi, das vidanya, face the wall. You know, that's what would generally happen if they, you know, if they were lucky.
You guys want to do a B rush?
Yeah, we can do a B rush.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? The Russians would give a fair trial. It's not like, 15 of the judges out of, supposedly the, 3 that were supposed to be there. But there was like 15 judges, decided to say, these are Nazis. Say less.
One on side, one on top of the box.
Well, let me put it to you this way, Tony. All right. As much as I don't care for the guy, did Beria get a fair trial?
Well, okay, to be frank, though, he deserved it.
To be fair, all right. I mean,
man deserved it.
I'm not denying that, but did he get a fair trial?
well, why do you think I said 15 judges out of the 3 that's supposed to be there show up, and say, these are Nazis, kill them?
I'm just saying, like, if they didn't even give Barry a fair trial, I mean, and he was the man to be feared. All right.
Well, to be frank, he had all of the information. He had all the stuff stacked against him in terms of evidence.
Oh God. I actually got into it with somebody on Twitter, like when does that not happen? But they were talking about the FBI and how the FBI is an organization that should be trusted, and I laughed at them and I said, you know what? Look up a guy named J. Edgar Hoover. All right, then come back and talk to me about the FBI and what they will and won't do. Go look up what J. Edgar Hoover did. All right. And then tell me again that an organization, an agency from the United States, what it won't do. People forget, man, and it bugs the heck out of me that you got to have some type of autistic dude on the internet who has to be screaming from the top of his lungs saying like J. Edgar Hoover. I'm rotating towards B. Oh, shit, I didn't pick it up. America gets its hands dirty. I mean, I guess you could look at it from that perspective, and we do.
I close my eyes. I can see you. It's just fine. You still don't lose those.
There's a lot of great things about this country, and there's a lot of things that I'm like, why?
Very, yeah.
Like why? Kind of like the Mandela effect. All right.
Oh yeah, that you showed me. Yeah, I just saw the video tonight. You're not wrong.
You saw the video?
Because the thing is, I've had a shirt that had a cornucopia on the back of it.
Right.
From Fruit of the Loom.
Okay, so let me explain something, chat. Here. So there was this. So you've heard of the Fruit of the Loom brand, right? I mean, I don't know else to put it, right? So the Fruit of the Loom brand.
Oh, that's a grenade.
The Fruit of the Loom brand itself. Oh shoot! Hold on.
You're planting on B.
Okay, So the Fruit of the Loom brand logo right now has like the fruits and whatever on there, right? But back in the day, they used to have what was called a cornucopia in the back, a horn of plenty. So for the longest of time, when the logos changed, people started asking questions like, "Hey, where's the cornucopia? What happened to that?" It's such a small little detail, but why are people, getting riled up about this? Because Fruit of the Loom, the company, was saying, "No, you guys are wrong. We've never had a cornucopia in our logo. We've never had a horn of plenty in our logos ever." And they even went through a whole Twitter thing, showing logos and pictures from way back in the day. Like, yeah, we've never had anything like that before. But then it was later found out by some one person with the internet, and found out that the government was contracting Fruit of the Loom to kind of mess with people's brains, creating a Mandela effect, essentially.
Just push out here. I will flash you guys in.
All right, there we go. Window. But yeah, so Fruit of the Loom denied it, but then we later find out that Fruit of the Loom and the government were working together to some massive what is it? I guess it would be a psyop, wouldn't it, Tony? Would that be considered a psyop?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. As a kid, we had Fruit of the Loom items with the corner. Exactly. And I remember as a kid as well. And so Fruit of the Loom, I think this was 2020, 2021, where this became a thing. And, I was kind of I was talking to my wife about it back then, and my wife thought I was crazy. And she's like, "Why are you worried about something like that?" Because it's the principle of the matter.
Yo, we can go short. I'm gonna smoke off Xbox, give it technical.
Alright, sounds good. That's crazy, but why and that's the thing, don't know. No clue. Absolutely no. Don't understand why it would be something like that, but other than for the government just to be just to screw with people.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
The Galil is my favorite. The Galil is good. I like the Galil. It's probably one of the more decent rifles that I can shoot with. But yeah, they found the documents, they found all the receipts that I'm trying to remember which agency it was. Was it the FBI or was it the CIA? Tony, I don't remember from the video. That seems like a CIA thing. I don't know why.
It seems honestly like a U.S. government thing.
So, hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, commentary, YouTuber game. Combative Versace. No, thank you, bud. I appreciate you and the bot that you have here. Thank you. I'm good. I prefer natural growth. Doggone bots.
We could try doing the same pleasure.
But yeah, it's just so weird. It's just so weird that why would they want to do that? I think it's just a matter of allow me to put on my tinfoil hat, please. Okay? If you will hold on. If you will allow me to put on my tinfoil hat for a second. I actually need to get a tinfoil hat.
There's an op on site.
Maybe to prove that they could. Possibly, I think. Ah, shoot. He's got an op. So here's the thing. All right. I've always said this. An uninformed populace is a populace that's easy to control. All right. With the invention of the internet, with the invention of having information at your fingertips, 24/7. All right, being able to disprove or prove things. I guess disprove and prove is the same thing.
I wouldn't.
Being able to prove things.
The last day has
all right. Just through a couple of minutes of research and dedication, and of course, again, weaponized autism. You can fight lies, right? So I think
don't trust them.
The reason why this is something that's done is to kind of like test the waters on what kind of information they can actually get away with hiding and rewriting history. You know.
Oh, I did hit him.
It's kind of like that simple phrase: if you tell a lie often enough, it eventually becomes truth, right? Who was the guy that said that? Goebbels?
I thought it was Hitler. No, it was actually Hitler that said it.
It was Hitler? I thought it was Goebbels, the propaganda guy.
If I'm not mistaken, Hitler said that if you tell a lie long enough, it'll become truth.
Okay.
Or it'll be seen as truth.
Well, either way, some dude.
It was some high-ranking political figure.
Yeah. So, and it's a way of controlling information, and that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing a government is always scared of. It's scared of information being put out there that's against them. If they can control the flow of information, then they can control how we think and how we act, essentially. Oh, got him. Site's clear.
They're
This guy
coming.
is behind us.
Yeah, he's back there. Don't. Yeah,
I see him. I see him. And I think it's a matter of just controlling information. And
yeah, no, I have no doubt.
And I think the internet has been a biggest problem for a lot of our political leaders. You know, and I think it's just a matter of them just wanting to try to control the population. I know that sounds kind of weird. Like, why would they want to do that? Well, I mean, you know, exactly. That's one reason why I don't want.
I was MVP for a round. Sweet.
What's Tony's YouTube channel? It should be.
To push me like when it was already too late. At 20.
Yeah, I don't support internet suppression at all whatsoever. There should be no restrictions to the internet. We need to know what the parasites are doing at all times. The moment you start throwing start pushing the parasites underground, that's when they will have an opportunity to grow, and become powerful. You know.
Oh, without a doubt, because with knowledge comes power. That's what I think a lot of people seem to forget in their hubris, is that with knowledge comes power.
Yeah. And so
Didn't know someone was asking for my YouTube. How thoughtful. Wasn't wanting any. Let's see, I never promote my stuff on your stuff because
I don't mind, man. Place. I promote you as on my channel, and I promote Hayden's channel as well on there as well. So that's no problem. Because media is for the people, and the people need the internet and the media to be informed. Absolutely, I 100% agree with you, Dragon.
We still need to do a collab of something.
Yeah, no.
Something that we can have some, synergy with.
Yeah, I don't.
Too long. Damn.
Yeah, that was my fault, man. I got pulled away for a second.
No, you're good. You're good.
I
thought he was gonna be behind me, but I waited too long.
So yeah, I'm not a big fan of media censorship or anything like that. What I do want though,
more this time.
What I do want though is for Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter to have their to be more open and stop curating content. That's what I want them to do. They need to stop curating content. You know, had to go sub. Awesome. Yeah, go for it, man.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, we won. That's all I care about, man.
Darn right.
13,800, and you know, YouTube has a very huge problem with censoring and kicking off content creators that don't align with their political message.
Do you guys want to push one? And
YouTube is a political machine. I was actually complaining about that on X a couple of weeks ago. Like I have two profiles on YouTube. I have my personal, and then I have the gaming one, my actual channel. On my actual channel, I have content that I like to watch. VTubers, anime reviews, whatever. I don't like to watch political content on this channel, so I don't interact with it. But a couple of weeks ago, I was receiving on my YouTube feed political commentary. I'm like, I don't interact with political commentary. Why am I receiving this?
Of course.
And most of it, and I will admit it, because I am who I am. Most of it was pro-Democrat. Most of it was pro-Joe Biden and pro-Kamala Harris. And I had some serious issues with that. And seeing how I don't interact with that content on this particular channel, but YouTube was throwing it at my
just pretend
at stuff that I was interested in, but which I wasn't. Wish YouTube would put back the dislike button. Absolutely. I really wish they would do that. It's the dumbest. That's the dumbest thing that they probably. And the only people who know is me as the content creator. If somebody dislikes it, you know.
Oh, I think he died again.
Could you spare a flashbang?
Oh.
Also, he's asking.
Hold on. I ran out of time.
No, don't worry about it.
Too watching long.
The only people who know about the dislike button or like what information comes there is the content creators, you know, and it's really. Come on. I know I was pegging him. Good. Yeah, I got him.
Just rotate back to B. I believe we can just rotate back to B.
Right. Yeah, I got you. That was a panic spray. Habibi gameplay. I that was a panic spray right there.
Tried to get him.
Where are you? So
I would watch that. Well,
all right, we got it.
We got him.
So I was, you know, it's more like a second recommendation page, and the thing is that, and I got really upset. So I was adding Team YouTube on Twitter, and they gave me the BS response like, hey, you know, just go ahead and just say you're not interested in these videos. I shouldn't have to do that if I've never actually curated my feed for that. You know, I shouldn't have to do that.
Alright, let's watch cat.
And so it's one of those things that bothers me, that I was getting pushed. It annoyed me. I mean, I wasn't shook by it, but I was annoyed by it because
he's back now.
on my other profile, I mean, I honestly, since I've kind of like blown up just a bit, I really don't even interact with my actual profile. You know.
Alright.
Watch your back. No. They might come through there. Knew it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't work, and especially since we're like in the height of the political season right now, and we are in the height of the political season here in the States. It is going to be a huge issue, and the worst part about it is that nobody's going to complain about it because everyone's gotten used to it. Imagine open comms for both sides without moderation. I would mind that. That's how it used to be.
Yeah, I was kind of boned there.
It used to be like that. CS:GO used to be like
Two
that.
on A and two behind me.
The classic spit roast tactic. Man.
I mean, being 5'7" and now we're on the easy side is not bad.
Yeah.
Me like 5'7". Ooh.
I'm a good beat.
And you know, and the thing is, like, the thing is, Dragon, like, nobody's gonna complain about it because everyone's gotten used to it. Everyone's gotten accepting of what YouTube does.
They're rushing tons.
And there's only a few. There's only like a few content creators that actually make their
I'm out of ammo. Please help the Russian.
There's only a few content creators that actually make their. Oops, sorry about that, bud.
Nice job, Mr.
Ah! How controversial was it? What do you mean, meme?
Good job, boy.
What's the push to talk button?
I think for me it's like the comms. V. I think it's V.
Okay. That's well. I'll ask later.
Hey guys, what's the default for voice chat? Is it V?
We're rushing long.
Oh, that's a whole army right there.
I actually don't get much political stuff on YouTube, surprisingly, but I keep getting ASMR shit recommended to me, and I despise ASMR, especially whispery ASMR. No, the
I
ASMR.
definitely say ASMR is not meant for everyone. I can say that.
The comms, it wasn't all that. I mean, it wasn't all that bad. Okay, so back in the day. You'd be able to talk a little bit of shit on both sides. You could
3A 1 mid,
but now you can only do that on. You can't do it on competitive. You used to be able to do it, but you can't do that anymore.
Sorry.
Oh shoot.
Or 3A 2. That's also a default.
Now, you know what? The ASMR that trips me out. Oh shoot. Long.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was actually about to say. I was about to comment on that meme. I was actually going to say that the people that listen to like, mommy tucks you in ASMR or your what is it? Your bratty girlfriend shows you brain rot memes. And what's so funny is like a lot of VTubers started off doing stuff like that, which is hilarious.
Good job.
And some of them still do it, but that kind of ASMR stuff like really like it irks me when you let PM people. I think I do remember. I think there was a point where you could do that. I think it was like 2012, 2013, somewhere around there, where you could message them. It wasn't fairly recent, at least I don't remember. I don't know why I bought a Negev, but I'm going to. I like when boys do ASMR. Like, what do you mean, Angel?
Yeah. Yeet. Oh, you madman.
Do we have bomb on?
No, I don't.
There's guys on.
Hey, we don't judge. We don't judge. All right. At least not in chat.
Good shit.
Hey, yo. All right.
I almost died trying to succeed with that. Your man almost became mincemeat.
They do the most loud stuff. I would need an example, Angel. You would have to send me an example. You dump it in the meme chat, so I can see an example of this. Because the only ASMR that I've ever heard is the brain rot, like from what girls do. I'm curious now.
There's like 1 or 200. You hit one of them with the flashbang.
Cook grenade in front of the enemy. One on cat. Me and my friends would go on Discord and listen to the cringe anime audios and laugh our asses off. There was one specifically where it was like Bakugo from My Hero Academia. Okay, Angel, thank you. I'll put it in right there, right now. Okay. That almost reminds me of back in the day. My best friend and we used to have cringe wars. He was also another teacher, and he would send me fan fiction. Okay, and it didn't matter where the fan fiction came from. It can come from any community.
Brag. I'll be
on my way. And so I remember, I think I've talked about this before. He's not in tons. He probably took off. But I have bomb.
Singing when at times.
Look, I didn't find it, but it was hilarious. Now I'm gonna have to go look for it so I can hear it.
You looked around and I saw his little gun poke out from the wall. Well, he was a scared little
So
boy.
we would send each other fan fiction. Okay, we'd send each other fan fiction, and he outdid me. All right, I had found some cringe Fallout fan fiction that involved a Fallout survivor and a ghoul and a few mutants, super mutants. All right, let's just say they were having a party.
They're coming over here.
Let's just say they were having a fun party. Never mind. But anyway, so my friend sent me an audio fan fiction out and this was
Batman out of ammo.
This was a Batman one where suppressing fire. It was a Batman one where Spider-Man got involved. Yes, it's a DC Marvel crossover. No, it was Superman. Sorry, no, it was Batman and Superman, and Batman became pregnant with Superman's child, and it was a and it was I think you can find it on YouTube. I kid you not.
Rushing long. All 4 of them are there.
And there was a dramatic reading of said fan fiction.
Hey, if you got a PP Bison, don't take that.
What are you talking about, man? I could hit headshots from far away.
You got this.
But yeah, it was a dramatic reading of that particular.
Yeah, teachers.
The content
forms reach no defense.
All I have to say, there's worse out there. Omegaverse fan fictions. I know an embarrassing amount about the Omega. Oh God. Thanks, Angel. Appreciate it, man. I'll have to give it a. I'll give it a listen to before I go to bed tonight.
Oh my god, that was trash, dude.
Damn.
And
22 and
the dude
4,
actually did a pretty good
24
job
and 1,
of a dramatic
31
reading
and
of said
6
fan
was-
fiction.
I hit him for. I don't hit him for 31 and 6. I shot BB pellets apparently at that time.
He did a stellar performance of said fan fiction. I have to say, even when he self-censored. That's the only place that it's the norm. That's the only place that it's socially acceptable, apparently. I was trying to top him so badly. I know that sounds very weird. Pause. I was.
Alright, there's 2 more back there.
Ah.
Last year.
Come on. Oh, we're winning! Holy crap! I was trying to get better than him.
I don't know who was
I've seen
looking,
the
but always check,
music
like, that
video
back
of
door
Lil
next
Nas
to the car,
X.
especially
Oh
when they know
God!
you were coming there. I saw him, but I couldn't warn you in time. I'm sorry.
You need to watch it on stream. No, I will not watch it on stream. I was trying to find even like worse fan fiction, and so I thought to myself, what's the worst fan fiction content out there? I know, My Little Pony. All right, My Little Pony has been around forever, and that fan fiction is absolutely, that is deplorable.
That is degenerate level.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the internet has been around, you watch it now, it's funny. Cheeseburger the sequel. Oh shoot. Almost got him.
He's walking down.
Yeah, bro. My Little Pony. My Little Pony's been around forever, man. My Little Pony was around when I was a kid. Not the fan fiction part. Well, you know what? I take it back. Probably there was fan fiction when I was a kid.
Flashing.
I took down all.
But I wouldn't know. So, I'm rummaging around one of the most degenerate places that you can go to, and that's Reddit, right? Or 4chan. But I wasn't ready for that level to go to 4chan.
GG guys, thank you for the game.
GG indeed.
Oh, we won.
Yeah, we won.
This is the first time I won.
Including, let's say, sibling relations, cannibalism, Oh my God, Dragon. Oh my God. that. I mean, the cannibalism, the everything past cannibalism. Yeah, that can be traumatizing. The other stuff that's just anime in some parts. Christ.
Never thought I would be in on hearing on this type of conversation this time at night.
That is hilarious, though. Bro, you have to watch it on stream. Rip headphone users. Nah, that's okay. No, I'm not doing it. Sleeper fixation, so relaxing. Stop it. Looking at the Discord chat right now. Anyways, so I couldn't find any decent My Little Pony. I was very, very upset, very distraught. I was let down by the brony community as their fan fiction. I thought I would never say that out loud.
Never thought I'd hear that out loud.
Oh, then never mind that. Angel, no. Yeah, the brony community let me down. I was very upset with them as to what they did. For those of you curious, it's right here. If you want to give it a listen to. I will not be giving it a listen to. But I'm oh man, another great night of conversation. The infamous Rainbow Dash. Oh god, why would you bring that up, Dragon?
Okay,
Dragon,
here's the thing.
why would you bring that up? I have trauma now from that.
We have gone from history talking monarchies to now this. What the frick just happened?
This is crazy. It's funny to me. I will watch it before I go to bed, Angel. When I stream tomorrow, I'll let you know.
I do want to say to the two people that did subscribe to my channel, thank you very much. It really is. I'm truly thankful for that. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, guys. If you get a chance, Tony is also has a YouTube channel. So give his channel if you like his content. I think he's doing a Star Wars Battlefront 2 run right now.
I actually completed it.
Oh, he completed it. Never mind.
With four, but I'm thinking about doing the Galactic Conquest as like a run for all 4 factions.
Okay, so he does a lot of Arma 3 Star Wars content and stuff like that. He's not as eclectic as I am, but I'm
tempted to buy Project Zomboid. I am saying that though.
If you do think about buying it, just let me know and we can do something. What is his channel name? Roger. Oh, okay, I'll put it in chat again. All right. Just so you know, I have a rotary phone in my room. Really?
Oh, what?
You have a rotary phone in your room? Seriously? I've been trying to. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I have to before I sign off for the night. I need to see if I can find this. So, gotta put my glasses on like an old man here. Might as well fit the part, right? So there was I think it was Sears. No, it was a General Electric. General Electric alarm clock radio. There it is right there. Didn't even have to readjust my search here. This bad boy right here, guys. This one. I've been trying to find me. Mom sold it though. If my pizza starts floating when I microwave it, that might be a problem, meme. That might be a problem. This right here, all right, is an alarm. Well, obviously it's an alarm clock, but this alarm clock had the loudest alarm and was the only thing that could break me out of my sleep as a kid. All right, I've had it since I was a kid. It was my dad's, and then he gave it to me because I was having a hard time waking up in the morning. Either call a priest or get some holy water quick. I I still have it, but the only problem is my wife, when we were dating, we had moved in together. Scandalous, I know. She got upset because she couldn't turn it off, and so she dropped several books on top of it to shut it up. Of course, she didn't think to unplug it. Women, I tell you. That's gonna get me in trouble. But ever since then, it's never worked properly. Like, it goes off on random. So I've been looking for a replacement for it, and every time I think that I find one, it does not. It's not the right one, and I hate that. But it has to be this one. It has to be the wood grain with these particular buttons on there. It has to be this one. And I have an alarm clock just to see the time. And then my wife gets after me, and then she's just like, you have a cell phone. Why not use a cell phone? I don't want to use a cell phone. All right. I'm I don't know what to say. I'm old. Okay. I'm trying to remember the alarm clock that my grandfather had, because it was actually a wind-up one that had bells at the top of it, and then you could set it. I can't remember who made it, but that sucker had such a loud tick. It was like, that would keep you up at night. All you'd hear is like tick 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 tick, and it was just like, oh my god. How did my grandfather sleep with such a thing?
You sure will.
Yeah, I'm such a deep sleeper. Maybe this could help me. I find old items from back in the day fancy. Oh god, yeah, they are. I use my phone. A notification wakes me up from my sleep, even when super low. Hell, footsteps wake me up. Oh man, footsteps. Go for it, Tony.
Well, I have a funny story that deals with one of my friends who's a light sleeper.
Oh god.
But I'll let you say what you were gonna say first.
Well, I was gonna say, like, footsteps used to wake me up when I was younger. Like, I kid you not, my ears used to be so good. I could hear a mouse piss on cotton. That's how good my ears used to be. As I got older, and then after my brother threw black cats, and one went off near my ear. I think it was a black cat or it was an M1000. I can't remember which one it was. But we were throwing fireworks at each other, and one went off right by my ear. And ever since then, my hearing has not been the greatest. Like, it comes and goes, and it's the worst thing for a teacher, because I'll have moments where I can hear perfectly as to what's going on, but then at other times I'll hear like the tinnitus ring. But go ahead, Tony.
So, about a year and a half ago, I was on this trip with my friends up to Central Texas, and we stayed in this place called Container City, and it's where they took old shipping containers and converted them into living spaces and houses and such. Really neat thing. And so this was during like when the winter was hitting there, and it was, I think, right after it snowed. But when we were up there, I was kind of getting sick because of the change in atmosphere due to me being down here where it was a bit warmer still,
right,
compared to being up there where it was colder. So I was kind of coming down with something. And I got the short end of the stick by sleeping on a couch, even though I said I would be okay with it.
Right.
It was a very small couch. I woke up in the middle of the night, and we also kind of left the door open for me to have cold air blowing because I love the cold. Like that is something I love. And I then proceed to just sit up and have my hands, hold it together. And as I'm just sitting there, just looking out, and I somehow then fall back asleep. I then wake up in the morning, and I have one of my best friends, my best friend Christian. He's a light sleeper, and he was sleeping on the inflatable bed that they had. And he was with one of my other friends, and he wakes up at the tiniest sound. Well, he heard something shuffle, and he saw one of our other friends go use the restroom, and he's like, okay. But then he looked back up at me, and he looked at me, and before that, but that night before, we were talking about skinwalkers and all that.
Oh God, skinwalkers.
and so he just sees me sitting there looking out at the window. He's like, "Oh my word, a skinwalker has taken him. That's a skinwalker. I am now Petra." And then he hears me snore. He's like, "He's asleep." I'm just sitting there, just asleep.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see if this video can actually like play the actual sound.
Today we are testing a vintage General Electric digital clock radio.
I hate the fact that
model
they say vintage. Even though that, I mean, that's what it is.
7-4612A. I'm gonna start by the volume knob. Should see works. Oh yeah. You see the speaker works, still cranking those jams.
Please stop.
Then as this, you'd want to change this radio station.
That's in the movie.
The tuning knob works just fine too. So now, go over to the alarm setting.
Okay.
As you can see, the wake button does work just fine.
I think I need one of those.
We're gonna set a test alarm for ourselves here.
When I live down the forest.
So we're just gonna cycle through just to show you that the hour button works just fine as well.
I want to hear the alarm sound. I don't want to hear the you playing with the buttons. There it is. All right.
Go through the minutes here. Oh yeah.
That would be the sound right there that would wake me up.
Horrible alarm clock noise.
Every morning.
Nobody likes waking up to this, but it does such a great job. Now we're gonna go ahead and snooze that.
Waking up every morning from 7th grade all the way up to like college. All right. I used this alarm clock, and that particular sound woke me up every single day. It was the most like nails to a chalkboard sound. Okay. But it was effective. All right. I would switch it over to music and I would set the alarm clock sound. But no. No, that wouldn't work. It had to be that particular sound. And oh man, that's nostalgia right there. It was your wife. I would have cut.
Also, Wonder, I can definitely tell you that is not me. that the guy in the video is not me. I don't own one of those.
Dragon, I kid you not. I was so mad at my wife. I thought she honestly plotted against the alarm clock. I honestly thought that
Order 66.
This was a plot. This was a plot that was planned out. She waited for me to not be home. All right, and she knew that I wasn't going to be home for a while, and she knew that it was going to be the best time to do it. Oh man, this was like middle school. Oh man, I like the Appalachian folk tales and stuff like that. You know, we should talk about that on stream one day. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll do.
Hey, I'm down.
So
shoot. Actually, hang on one sec. I'm gonna take a look at some.
When you see your alarm clock strapped to a firework, yeah. when I'm getting a VHS tape of the alarm clock on a chair, and they're like 3 masked assailants with like the Al Qaeda flag behind them.
Bruh. Oh my god.
That's how I know it's serious. And they're reading from cue cards.
To be frank,
that went dark fast.
Yeah, it did. But we're into the dark humor here.
You're right.
But no, all I could think of is you just see your alarm clock in a video just strapped with tannerite, and then your wife with like an AR-15 just shoots off in the distance at it.
Oh my god! If my wife ever got her hands on tannerite, I would have to ask a lot of questions first. The alarm clock would be probably the 5th or 6th question in the chain of questions.
Honestly, though.
I would ask a lot of questions as to, okay, who gave you the tannerite? Why did you have the Tannerite? Are you a Fed?
You can actually go buy Tannerite.
Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm. You can buy it at Academy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Academy sells Tannerite. Which is kind of funny when you think about it.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing for another video.
Hey, I got the rifles.
Tannerite low key easy to make. Meme. We don't bust out with ATF stuff here. That's a Fed response, man. That's a Fed response. All right, don't do that. Not trying to attract the ATF. All right, not trying to attract the ATF to come to my front door. Because then I'll really have to like create a small model dog, fill it with Tannerite, and just see what happens when they shoot it. You got that one? You got that one?
Yeah. Let's just say the ATF gives PETA a run for their money.
I mean, they might as well be PETA.
Right? Right.
Oh, Blue Horror, you missed it. You missed it. I'm ending the stream, unfortunately, buddy. You'll have to catch me tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, guys, we're gonna play. We're gonna do some horror games, man.
Ooh, Phasmophobia.
We might do Phasmophobia, or I do have this one game that I've been wanting to play. I installed it for tomorrow. It's called Simulacra. I haven't beaten it, and it's sort of like a puzzle game mixed with a little bit of elements of horror.
I know the game you're talking about. Yeah.
You somehow manage to get your hands on a cell phone on your doorstep, and you find out that the cell phone belonged to a girl, and you're trying to figure out what happened to the girl. So we're gonna take a look at it. It's a 3-part series. I have part 1 and part 2. So we're gonna check this out tomorrow on stream chat. And if we get a chance to, maybe Tony and I will do like. Do you have Demonologist, Tony?
Oh yes, sir, I do.
Okay, so maybe we can do like a Demonologist thing too as well.
That game actually, for the first time, actually made me jump.
Oh, Demonologist makes me jump all the time because I'm not expecting some of the things.
Well, because it's funny because Phasmophobia never has made me jump.
Really? Yeah. No, Phasmophobia is goofy, man. Phasmophobia is like goofy. It's not even there.
Oh, when first playing it, especially also, do you know about the new map that Phasmophobia has?
No, I haven't installed Phasmophobia since for a while. Starving right now. Should I eat the nitrogen Tannerite mixture in my Home Depot bucket? Yes, meme. Go for it. Look what I put in meme dump. Oh God, Angel.
What do you use for streaming?
What do you mean?
Like what software?
OBS.
Or not software, but like
I use
OBS?
a mixture of I use Streamlabs, but OBS is letting me stream both to Twitch and to YouTube. So
okay, because I'm thinking of streaming on Friday one of our unit's ops. So
okay. So first off, this kid, I am terrified as to why you have this here. I don't. It says watch trust, but I don't trust. And then
you know what? I'll commit. Let's see. I'll commit to the bit. Let's see what happens.
Damn it, Angel. All right, guys. I'm gonna head off for tonight. I will see you all tomorrow. So I'll probably I'll be desperately in Discord, probably banging my head. There might be pictures of like bloody deaths because I went insane because of the meetings tomorrow. But
you'll be fine. I have to go through it on Monday, so you don't...
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right, guys. If you didn't know this, Tony is also in the education field, by the way. I don't know what it is. Y'all better be careful because normally people who I interact with become educators, so you better watch out.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong in the slightest.
I make education look fun, and then you realize when you get there, it's like, oh my god, why am I here?
What circle of hell have I gotten myself into?
Thank God I hate kids. Well said, world. Well said. That's a positive answer. All right, guys. I will see you all later. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Before you get off stream.
God bless.
Apparently wants you to watch it before you get off stream.
No, Angel. No. Adios, guys. Bye-bye.